Hello, and welcome to the 81st edition of Beer Issues. My name is Matt Bruckert, and I'm coming to you live from the quarantine at Casa de Bruckert. So today we're going to be having a local beer from one of my favorite local breweries, the Crooked Can Brewery, which is in Winter Garden, Florida. And the reason it's one of my favorite breweries, number one, it is just a cool place. So first of all, if you've never been there, it's set in like an old train station type building. And what they did is there's a brewery, the brewery is at one end, and then they have all these really cool like shops and places to eat and stuff like that, pizza places, sandwich places. There's actually a meat shop in there, a place that makes really good ceviche. All kinds of cool stuff in there. But anyway, the important part is the brewery. So we're going to drink actually one of my wife's favorites from the thing, the Cloud Chaser Hefeweizen, which is a German-style Hefeweizen. And what better to have it in than one of these wonderful Beer Issues pint glasses. So I'm going to go ahead and pour this. Now this beer rates 83 out of 100, which makes it a good beer. I would rate it a little bit higher than that myself, just because I don't know if it's because I love the brewery, but I've always loved this beer. I've drank it. I've had kegs of it here at the house. I really do am a big fan of this beer. First of all, because it's a German-style Hefeweizen, which is one of my favorites. You can see it's a little bit cloudy. That's the unfiltered that you get from the German-style Hefeweizen. Okay, so when you smell it, you do get a little bit of the citrus, and you do get like almost a bubblegum scent. I think the taste will come through. When it comes through, it'll come through a little bit more like banana. I've had it before, so I know how it's going to taste, but we'll see. We're going to go ahead and check it out. Now, the beer clocks in at 5.3% alcohol by volume, which is perfect for a good Hefeweizen. So I'm going to go ahead and taste this here. Just as I remembered. Wonderful flavor, lots of flavor. You know, you get some Hefeweizens that are rated really high, and they just don't have a lot of flavor. To me, a good Hefeweizen has a taste to it, and this beer has a taste to it. It's a nice banana clove. It almost does lend itself to the flavor of like a bubble gum, if you will. So very good Hefeweizen. Oh yeah, I could definitely drink that all day long. Now, Crooked Can's been over Winter Garden. I've been over there. I wish it was closer to me, but unfortunately I got to drive over to the other side of town to get beer there, but it's well worth the trip. Every time we go there, we're happy we did. It's set in like the old part of the Winter Garden, the historic part, down towards the end, but it's got all these beautiful trees, a shaded parking lot area, and a nice outdoor area. And then they have, for those who are not in the know, at the far end, the opposite side of the brewery, in the back, kind of hidden back there, is like a specialty beer bar for the brewery, where they do their special beers, like their some crazy stouts. I think last time I was there, I think I had a salted caramel stout. Lots of just not their normal everyday beers. Some of their more like tests and different stronger, higher octane kind of beers. You can get at this hidden bar that's at the far end. I don't want to tell too many people about it, because the thing I like about it is I can go there and it's not as crowded, and I can just go in there and drink beer and enjoy myself. But anyway, very good stuff. One of my favorites there, if you're there, make sure you check out the Domestic Bliss. It's a 9.5% Belgian strong ale. They also do a great job with like the IPAs, and I love their New England IPAs. They're really, really good. Basically, I've never really had a beer from there that I wasn't a big fan of. I pretty much like all their beers. So make sure you check out this brewery, because it's definitely a must go-to if you haven't. And it's well worth the trip, even though I have to drive to the other side of Orlando to go there. It's worth the trip, and I'm happy I did every time I go there. The only thing is you go there, you have a lot of beers, and then you got to get home. So we usually have to get a designated driver and figure that out, and that's why we don't go there as much as we would like to. But anyway, if you've enjoyed this, make sure you tell your friends about Beer Issues. Make sure they tell their friends, and their friends tell their friends, because we want everybody to know about Beer Issues. If you like the Beer Issues gear, like these glasses, contact me directly for the glasses, because I'm not shipping these. I'll get them to you, but we have to work that out. But as far as like t-shirts, hats, phone cases, anything that you might want Beer Issues related, it's all available at shop.beerissues.com. And as my wife likes to say, I have beer issues.